Hey everyone, today we will explain Violent Night directed by wirkola. It follows a Santa Claus who's to a great extent frustrated with his duties. Let's dive into the plot and enjoy watching. On Christmas Eve, Santa Claus drinks at a bar in Bristol where he regrets to a mall Santa how the children have started to lose their Christmas soul and have become progressively materialistic and greedy. Prior to leaving, Santa takes a present out from his pack and gives it to the bar woman, telling her it is for her grandson. At the point when she follows him to the rooftop to figure out who he truly is, she is stunned and happy to see the genuine Santa riding endlessly overhead with his reindeer on his sleigh vomiting on her from his sleigh, Jason Lightstone, his alienated spouse Linda. Alongside their 7-year-old girl Trudy traveled to the wide-open house of Jason's affluent and unrefined mother Gertrude to observe Christmas at her extravagant villa that has been supported by the beneficial privately run company. The mansion has tight security and is decked for the Christmas season. They are joined by Jason's alcoholic sister Alva, her new sweetheart and wannabe activity star Morgan Steele, and Alva's child Bert Rude. Alva is savagely envious of her sibling Jason, her mom's indisputable favorite. She irritates him to let her know if he knows something besides their mom's domain and fortune. In the wake of acknowledging he didn't take Trudy to the shopping center to see Santa, Jason begs Linda to make up with him, with Jason promising to leave his place of employment working for Gertrude and abandon everything. He finds an old walkie-talkie which he provides for Trudy to converse with Santa. Trudy arbitrarily dials in and converses with Santa, mentioning him to satisfy her desire of rejoining her loved ones. The drunken Santa shows up at the Lightstone home to convey presents, all the while we see the providing food staff and a few workers uncover themselves to be essential for a gathering of hired soldiers. The troupe is driven by a mean man who likes to call himself Mr. Scrooge, where they all utilization Christmas code names, and kidnap the family and kill all the steadfast staff. While the soldiers of fortune have assumed control over the whole domain, Santa had been resting on a loosening up sofa after getting drunk. In any case, he awakens because of a shot. At the point when he attempts to get away from the scene, the gunfire at the house alarms the reindeer, and they escape, abandoning him. While clearing the whole mansion, one of the accessories finds Santa taking cover behind a Christmas tree. Santa unintentionally kills the thug while a line of Christmas lights hauls him through of the window and is speared on an icicle enrichment outside. Santa later kills another cohort, cutting him in the eye with a tree clincher. Taking the cohort's walkie-talkie, Santa incidentally tracks down Trudy's channel and, seeing that she is on his pleasant rundown, chooses to assist with saving her while likewise observing that every one of the hired fighters are on his naughty list. At the point when Mr. Scrooge sees a couple of his accomplices are not responding to him, he arranges his men to really look at the edge. Meanwhile, we find that Scrooge is here to take $300 million from the house's vault. Cash was given to the Lightstone organization to pipe oil into the Center East, however was taken by Gertrude and kept in the house's vault. At the point when Trudy's walkie-talkie is found, Jason and Linda endeavor to persuade the hired soldiers that Trudy is essentially playing pretend. Jason tells her that Santa isn't genuine, making her frantically get away in the upper room. Over the walkie, Santa uncovers that before he was Santa, he was a Viking fighter, giving setting to his primitive nature. He affirms to her that he is truly by enlightening her concerning the letters she kept in touch with him. Santa is kidnapped by Scrooge, who needs to destroy Christmas since his dad was laid off in his experience growing up, so he never had a decent Christmas. He slipped into a house to take gifts and incidentally caused the passing of an older man. Scrooge and his colleagues Gingerbread and Candy Cane are dazed when Santa uncovers his insight into their personalities before Santa gets away from through the chimney. Gertrude's kill crew shows up to the villa, however they are on Scrooge's finance, killing Morgan simultaneously. The crew's leader Thorpe opens the vault which doesn't contain anything. Santa retreats to a shed where he finds a hammer. Enlivened, he fiercely butchers the kill crew prior to hurrying to save Trudy. Higher up, Trudy makes traps enlivened by Home Alone. This prompts Gingerbread being killed by a bowling ball driving a nail into his head. Candy Cane gets away from her snares and plans to kill Trudy, yet she is safeguarded by Santa, who kills Candy Cane. With a weapon to Linda's head, Jason admits that he took the cash and was intending to escape with Linda and Trudy, which shocks everybody except Gertrude, who gained this from Jason's gift that she had to open by Scrooge's league colleague Krampus, yet recognized as a feature of a Lightstone soul-changing experience. The family is taken outside by Scrooge and Commandant Thorpe. Jason gives up the cash, however Scrooge means to kill the family at any rate. Santa shows up, compelling Scrooge, Commandant Thorpe and the leftover officers to escape. Santa collides with an old lodge in the forest where Scrooge, tracking down the rundown, recognizes Santa is genuine, yet needs to kill him to end Christmas. Scrooge acquires the high ground, however Santa flies up the lodge's fireplace. Administrator Thorpe shoots Santa, yet he is immediately killed by Gertrude. Santa capitulates to his injuries. Trudy can get her family to trust in Santa, and consume $500,000 in paper cash to keep Santa's body warm. At last, Santa is revived, dazzling the family and Santa himself. The reindeer return and Santa says farewell to Trudy prior to taking off to complete the process of conveying presents with his motivation and love for Christmas re-established. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed.